I would like 1 can of Troll, please. I've mentioned this before. I keep notes. I have this is my old notebook. It actually was originally a chemistry lab book, and when I took Chemistry 101, that's what Chemistry 101 was an eye-opener. I thought I would try something different. I was when I was in college, I was taking math and physics. That was what I said. And I thought, well, let's try something different. So I decided to go over and take a Chemistry 101 course. This was a big mistake. I get my test back, first test, and it's a 98. And I go, I did pretty good. That's a C. I didn't realize, and I go, what in the world is this course like? And they graded on a straight curve. And I didn't realize that all these pre-med students were in there, and they had to get A's, and you had to get an A was 100%, and a B was 1 question wrong, and a C was 2 questions wrong on a 100 out of 100 questions. So anyway, at that point, I decided I didn't want to take those chemistry classes. So that's what. So I had my chemistry notebook, and I repurposed it for Dungeons and Dragons, and I keep down little ideas about this. And this is where I took 2 ideas that were sort of together. What this one actually said, where was it? A canned troll. Put part of a troll into a can and seal it. Opening the can will release the troll. Well, I took that and the combination of the idea of the little box from Hellraiser, the puzzle box from Hellraiser, and I sort of merged those 2 ideas. That was another idea in my list of ideas that I had. So I was running my World of Tiglath campaign, and the party is wandering down inside. It's an ancient underground military installation, and they're going through a variety of different rooms, and they come up to this it's a barracks room. There's bunk beds and wall lockers and foot lockers and things like that, and they find 2 things in the bunk bed, in the wall locker. No, it's the foot locker, sorry, in the foot locker. Well, they find one thing, and that leads to the discovery of the other thing. The first thing that they find is a set of toy soldiers. So we have a bunch of 1 inch high, the equivalent of toy soldiers. However, these are alive. This battle with toy soldiers went on for many adventures because it just got truly insane. But the And the reason it went on for so long was, I think, I will blame that on 4th edition. 4th edition combat was so horrendously slow, and dealing with, there were like 36 toy soldiers attacking a party. And I mean, they're toy soldiers. They have 1 hit point, but there's lots of them. So the party is attacking the toy soldiers, and the toy soldiers are climbing out of the footlocker. And in the footlocker is this puzzle box. And the toy soldiers are getting pressed. They've lost several of their cadre, and they decide it's time to call for reinforcements. So the toy soldiers pick up the puzzle box, and they're very cautious, and they carry it over. The party is actually, the barracks room, the party has closed the doors. There's said double doors into the barracks. The party's closed the doors, and they're attacking the toy soldiers under the door. the gap under the door. Yeah, they're going. We're not even going to let them do anything. So what do the toy soldiers do? They come over and they carefully come over, and as a group they carry over the box, the puzzle box, and set it right inside the doorway. And then the next, I can't remember, the party sees under the door, and they see something sitting there, and so yes, they fire an arrow at the puzzle box, which then releases a troll, which rips the doors off the wall, and then they're in combat with this troll. Now, what made this so much fun was that the party ran into several of these, and there was actually there were creatures who were putting trolls into puzzle boxes. They had the ability to do that. And the party actually saw part of that happening. So they knew that, but they never fully investigated all of that. But the idea was that you could, like mirror of life trapping, that you could put something inside the box and call it forth and release it. That was some of the idea behind this troll box, and it was a lot of fun. So it wasn't really a can of troll, but that was the way I originally looked at it. It was a can of troll, but it's a box of trolls. But I thought can of troll sounded better as a title. So anyway, but the party eventually acquires one of these troll boxes. Now they're very cautious, and when they get into a pitched battle, there is the wonderful scene where if you can twist the troll box and release a troll, or if it falls on the ground, there is a good chance that it will release a troll. So the party decides, oh, this is the holy hand grenade of trolls. So I remember the party, they're engaging some creatures, and they decide, I have the one character who tries his greatest baseball pitch. He is going to throw the troll box, have it hit the ceiling, bounce off the wall, and then hit the floor. The idea was I want to release 3 trolls with one throw. Well, they only got 2, but and one of the trolls hits the ceiling and is released upside down and falls from the ceiling to the floor, which irritates the troll immensely. And the trolls are released, and they will attack anything in the area. Of course, they lose possession of the troll box because now they've used it up. But it was a great idea that it went on through several adventures where they would either run into these troll boxes because the party would be there and come rolling, flying into the party. They would be hiding behind corners or whatever, flying in around the corner, hitting the wall, releasing a troll, and falling to the floor would be this little box. And they knew what they were in for then, fighting these trolls. And, of course, their first reaction at that point in time is just like the hand grenade. Grab the troll box, throw it back! And so you had this interesting question of, does the troll kill or attack the person who's trying to go for the box because the troll is irritated from being released and being trapped inside the troll box? But I had a lot of fun with creating this little troll box, this combination of ideas. And that's why I highly recommend that you always keep a list of ideas. You come up with this, write it down, and then when you're looking for inspiration, you can have this. And we had lots of fun with troll boxes because they were throwing them, they were being thrown at them, they would fight the trolls, and it was like the holy hand grenade of Antioch from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, that bring out the holy hand grenade, and they would pick up the troll box and throw it. If you like my video, press the thumbs up button. I'd appreciate that. Or if this interests you, you can always subscribe to my channel. There's a button right above. I look forward to hearing some comments. Tell me what you think about this, and I'll try and reply, and we can see if I'll do some more of these. Thank you.